Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4927. Happy Thursday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today, we are in week 6 of the 2022 NFL season. The London Bulldogs are 5-0 on the year, making it hopefully to 6-0 with the win against the Texans. So, before we begin today's game, I just wanted to show you guys something interesting. Montez Sweat from the last episode had 3 tackles, 1 sack, 1 INT, and a touchdown. So that touchdown was counted for the interceptions. Just keep that in mind. I'll also have the link to the video if you guys want to check that video out. We played against the Philadelphia Eagles last video, and we will play them on the next episode. So I'll have that video up by tonight, possibly. So let's begin week 6. Hello, it is kickoff time here in London, England, as we are in week 6 at Wembley, and the Bulldogs are actually wearing their white jerseys at home because we're allowing the Houston Texans to wear those red jerseys, which I like, and they don't use them too often. They only use the red jerseys at least once a year, to my understanding. So this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 31. He hands the ball off to Melvin Gordon. He uses a juke move, breaks tackles, and he will get stopped. Oh, wait, he is down at the 40-yard line, and he had 29 yards on that carry. So now this will result in a 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line here for the London Bulldogs. So this is really a passing play. I'm just going to run it in with Ben Roethlisberger. So Ben Roethlisberger is down around the 23-yard line for a gain. 1 rush and 18 yards there on that play. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10. So we're going to use the PA Power O passing play. So my receiver is, I'm thinking it will be Larry Fitzgerald. So I'm going to throw the ball. And does he get it in? He caught it, but they're saying no. He did not get the touchdown. So this is now going to be a 2nd down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. Is now Melvin Gordon. He's going to run it into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs as they take the 7-0 lead. First touchdown of the game, 9th on the year for Melvin Gordon. And we'll see you guys when we're on defense. Alright, we see the rookie Tristan Davis stepping onto the field for the first time today for the Houston Texans, wearing Matt Schaub's old number, and he throws it, and that is incomplete. So this is now going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line here for the Texans. So now they're at the 30, so Tristan Davis passes the ball, and he gets his first pass completion of the game. 3rd down and 1, though, for Houston. So now they're going to hand the ball off, and that is going to be a 1st down there. Duke Johnson Jr., the former Cleveland Browns running back, gets that 1st down there. So this is still going to be a 1st and 10 here for the Houston Texans. So they have the ball still. Davis throws it incomplete there. So this is now going to be a 2nd down and 10 here for the Texans. So now Davis gets sacked. The ball is incomplete. That could have been an INT there that time. I would have wanted it to be an INT, but apparently it was dropped on the ground, incomplete. So now Davis, he loses the ball. London says they have it, and they do. CJ Mosley, he's going to return this. Fumble, slides on into the end zone, and that is a defensive touchdown here for the Bulldogs. And the London Bulldogs lead at 14-0 here in London, England. We're going to take a break. So look at that incredible play. So the defense there, Ronald Darby sacked him, he lost the ball, and as you saw, CJ Mosley recovered it, and that was a touchdown. Okay, now this is almost the end of the first quarter. 4th down and 5 with only 11 seconds to go. They're just going to punt it, And it is Odell Beckham Jr. ready to return here for the Bulldogs. So he's going to get stopped down around the 35-yard line there. So this is now going to be a 1st and 10. We're going to use the jet sweep run play here for our offense. So we just hand the ball off to Golden Tate, the former Detroit Lions wide receiver. He does a juke move there. This will end the first quarter as he gets this into the end zone. And the Bulldogs will lead this 21-0. So this is his first career rushing touchdown. We'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. He throws the ball to Darren Fells. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10. So they allowed 26 total defensive yards. So the offense, however, is doing pretty decent. The Texans offense. They're just moving the chains. They got Tristan Davis. He throws an incomplete pass there. So now this is going to be a 2nd down and 10 here for the Texans. And Duke Johnson, he runs it, only gains like 1 yard there on that play. So this will result in a 3rd down and 9 here for the Texans. So they got to step up. And they do not get enough yards to make that 1st down happen. So this is a result of a 4th and 11. So they have to punt. And Odell Beckham Jr. gets a chance to return the kickoff, return the punt. And we don't want to end up all the way at the 1 yard line. So we got to make it quick. So we're going to return. He's going to break 1 tackle. This is going to be pretty interesting. Odell Beckham Jr., he's going to return it all the way to the end zone. And that is going to be a touchdown there, my friends. Right before the 2-minute warning, 98-yard punt return for a touchdown. And the London Bulldogs will now lead this 28-0 here at Wembley Stadium. All right, now Malcolm Jenkins got a fumble recovery, and he returned it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. So this happened during the break, so we'll just show you the whole replay there. So now that receiver lost the ball. He picked it up. He got that in. Well, he stripped the ball out of the quarterback and then recovered. Touchdown Bulldogs. We'll see you guys when we're on offense, back on offense. Okay, now 4th and 16 for the Texans as they have to punt this, and we only got 56 seconds to go in the first half. We subbed out for Jalen Ramsey. Hopefully he'll get a punt return for a touchdown somewhat in this game. And we get stopped at the 34. So now this is going to be a 1st down and 10. 24-yard return there by Ramsey, by the way. So now we got Ben Roethlisberger. I'm thinking we're going to put Drew Brees in the 4th quarter. So I'm going to throw the ball. I'm going to pass it to Harold McGrady, the Kent State University product. He got a couple touchdowns last season, his rookie year. So now we're going to use the stick nod, and McGrady will still be our receiver. And it's now 35-0. If we get this next touchdown, we'd have and he was this close from getting a touchdown. So now we're going to use the game plan strategy on a 2nd and 10. So we're at the 36-yard line. So now he's going to throw it deep, and he does get it into the end zone. That is a touchdown for the Bulldogs. 36-yard touchdown by Odell Beckham Jr. 2nd touchdown overall in this game. 1st receiving touchdown in this one. So he returned that incredible 98-yarder before the 2-minute warning even began. So we'll see you guys in the second half. All right, now it is kickoff time here in London to begin the second half. Adam Vinatieri kicks this away, and the Houston Texans will be ready to return. So now they are going to get stopped at the 32-yard line. So now 14 yards there that time on that return. So this is now going to be a 1st and 10 here for the Texans as they hand the ball. Oh, wait, he's going to think about throwing it. Tristan Davis gets sacked. The ball is out. Houston was lucky enough to recover that in time as we get our 4th sack of the game. And now we're going to blitz on defense, 2nd and 19 now. Houston definitely does not want to lose a lot more yards because our defense, they know how to play football. They proved it in the Super Bowl last season by defeating the Pittsburgh Steelers. And now this is going to be a 3rd and 13 here for the Texans. So Tristan Davis loses the ball, and Ryan Kerrigan that time. They recovered the fumbles, so now this is going to be a 1st down and 10, Houston's 3rd turnover in this game. And now Ben Roethlisberger's going to hand the ball off to Melvin Gordon, and he gets this in down around the 7-yard line. So he has 7 more yards to go until he makes a touchdown at least. So now he scored 1 touchdown. This could be a 2nd. So now Roethlisberger, he's going to hand it to Golden Tate. Oh, the ball was out. Houston recovered it in time. Zach Cunningham. Now this is going to be 1st and 10. The booth review, we're going to skip that. And we are still on offense, luckily. 2nd and goal. They do not have possession. We did not claim a turnover just yet. So now Roethlisberger's going to hand the ball off to Gordon. Touchdown. Gets his 10th on the season, as a matter of fact. And they now lead this 48-0 here in the British capital. Okay, now 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line here for the Texans offense. Tristan Davis passes the ball, and he does get a 1st down. So 2nd and inches. So they're not quite in the 1st down line just yet. But Duke Johnson, he gets it, and that is considered a 1st down there. So now this will result in a 1st and 10 here for the Texans. All right, so now 47 throws the ball there that time, incomplete. And now this is going to be a 2nd down and 10 here for the Texans as they are in the midst of getting their 1st points of the game. Touchdown. Oh, could have been an INT there, but we blocked it. So now this is going to be a 3rd and 10 for the Texans. So if they do not make this 1st down, and they don't because he threw it way too deep, it will be London's possession. So now they have to punt, and the Bulldogs get to return, and they punt it, and it turns out to be out of bounds there that time. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10. So we're going to use some inside zone. We got LaShawn McCoy as our running back, and now Ben Roethlisberger hands the ball off to McCoy, and he's going to run this out. Breaks tackles along the way. No one's even going to stop him. This is going to end the 3rd quarter likely, and he does get stopped there by 68 yards. That is incredible. So now we got to move the chains, and now we got to use the HB draw, and the 3rd quarter has officially ended. So now 21-27, 48 points. So if we get our next touchdown here, we're definitely going to score 50. And now we got the 94 will with Frank Gore as our running back. And I'm going to hand the ball off to him. He breaks 1 tackle and gets stopped at the 8 for only a gain of 3 yards on his 1st carry. So now we got LaShawn McCoy using the inside zone. And he's going to hand the ball off, and he does get it into the end zone. That is a touchdown for the Bulldogs. 2nd touchdown of McCoy's on the season. First rushing touchdown of the game, and it's now going to be 55-0 here in London, England. All right, now this is a 2nd and inches from the 39-yard line. So now Tristan Davis throws the ball. That is going to be an incomplete pass there. We're going to blitz on 3rd and inches now here for our defense as the Texans are on offense. So now Tristan Davis, he's going to throw it, and that will be incomplete. But however, they have to punt it. So now Jalen Ramsey is ready to return the punt here for the London Bulldogs. So now Houston just punted, and now he's going to return He's going to run this out. And he's going to get stopped right around the 33-yard line. And this will be a 1st and 10 here for the Texans. For the Bulldogs, excuse me. So we got Joe Flacco now. We subbed him in for Ben Roethlisberger. And Melvin Gordon, he's going to run this out. He's going to break one tackle and will get stopped at the 43s. 5 rushes and 94 yards. 2 touchdowns on the day for him. Now, we're going to use the HB drive. We're going to make this snap pretty quick before we get into the 2-minute warning. All right, now this is a 3rd and 4 here for the Bulldogs as Joe Flacco throws it deep, and there is a flag on the play. It is a defensive pass interference, and that will automatically lead into a 1st down. Emmanuel Mosley, we're going to definitely accept there, so I'm just going to do a short pass to Fitzgerald. Let me sub out my... Is he number 80? No, wait, let's see. I'm going to do a quick slant pass. And Flacco, hopefully... Oh, and he gets sacked. And now this is going to be a 2nd and goal. So now we're going to use a quick slant here again. So now Flacco, he's going to think about throwing the football. He's going to think, and that's going to be another incomplete pass. First pass of the game. Well, I really wouldn't count it as his first pass because there was a penalty there. Intended to be for Fitzgerald. Now this is going to be a 4th and goal. So now that's going to be another incompletion. And we're going to have to take the field goal try. And we're going to do it this time. We're going to make this count. And Vinatieri gets it in for 3 points. And it's now 58-0 here in London. So we'll see you guys at the end of the game. All right, and the London Bulldogs go 6-0 on the season as the Texans get their 6th consecutive loss on the year. As this London Bulldogs team, they did really good from that incredible 68-yard rush by LaShawn McCoy, and the matter of the fact that you saw Odell Beckham Jr. making his spectacular play before the half even ended, made that spectacular as well. So, first half is what I mean by Odell Beckham Jr. So, let's go into statistics, folks. So, Tristan Davis had a 57.5 pass rating, 10 out of 23 there, 106 yards, no touchdowns whatsoever. Ben Roethlisberger, 135.4 pass rating, 2 for 4 there, 66 yards, and 1 touchdown on the day. Rushing wise, Melvin Gordon had a spectacular day, believe it or not. 7 carries, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. LaShawn McCoy had 2 carries, 76 yards and a touchdown. And Golden Tate, the third, had 2 carries, 70 yards, and 1 touchdown. So receiving wise, let's check this out. Brandon Cooks had 1 reception at 45 yards. Odell Beckham Jr. had 1 reception at 36 yards. Harold McGrady had 1 reception and 30 yards in. And Odell Beckham Jr., like I said, got his first touchdown, so his only offensive touchdown. So Ronald Darby had 2 sacks on the day. Duke Ejiofor, Dante Hightower, Ryan Kerrigan, and Malcolm Jenkins all had a sack. Fumble recoveries, Kerrigan, Jenkins, and CJ Mosley both had them. There were no safeties, and Malcolm Jenkins and CJ Mosley both got touchdowns defensively. So, Odell Beckham Jr. had a spectacular 98-yard punt return, 4 touchdown. So that wraps it up, everybody. We'll be battling off against the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia next episode. Peace out.